Okay, the Blazers are in a zone right here. Stop. Skylar Mays needs to be up. I can still help on the ball, but D'Angelo Russell's in my area of the zone. Matisse Thybulle's got to take the middle of the zone. DeAndre Ayton's responsible for the paint. You got two people guarding the ball. So now Ayton's got to leave the paint to take the middle of the zone, and that just leaves the paint wide open. You have to do something about this screen. This is a switch, okay? Thybulle's going to get underneath and battle. DeAndre Ayton's up here. You have help right here. You can force right to the middle of the floor. I mean, you can't do nothing about this screen. So now it's a 2-on-1. How terrible. What is Shaedon Sharpe doing? Do not try and fight over the top of the screen early. This is a switch anyways. It's wing to wing. You're trying to fight over the top of this screen early. Cam Reddish, okay, I'll just do that. The Blazers are in their zone right here. If you're DeAndre Ayton, there's nobody in the paint right now. Skylar Mays is going to take the middle area of this zone right here. I got to get wide to Austin Reeves. This has to be a 3-2 zone. You can't you stand in the paint guarding nobody. So, okay, the shot goes up right here. If you're DeAndre Ayton, please sprint back in transition. So DeAndre Ayton's just going to jog, and I got to be sprinting this way, okay? I'm not going to be able to get to Anthony Davis. I can get over here to Cam Reddish, but you're jogging, so none of this really matters. The shot goes up. Jabari Walker, do not go for this offensive rebound. Jeremy Grant's not going for it. Get back. The shooter, get back. Like, everybody's standing around. So now you're going to be playing off your back foot as Cam Reddish is getting downhill. Okay, so the Blazers switch this screen. That's good. Stop. So if you're Toumani Camara right here, you got to get low, and you got to battle for a position with Christian Wood. Like, you're playing him straight up right here. Stop. Low. Battle. Get him out of the paint. You're just letting Christian Wood hang out in the paint. So now the shot goes up, he's boxing you out. Okay, you can't just not defend this down screen right here. So Chris Murray can either switch this or he can get attached and show so Austin Reeves can't curl. You do nothing. So look at how far back you are on this handoff right here. So that's it. Austin Reeves is in the lane, 2. Not give up the lane. You've got to get underneath and switch this. I'll have help here, and I'll have help here on the switch. Or we can move over here if you're Jeremy Grant and get in the gaps. Look at this. You just give D'Angelo Russell a lane. Who coaches that? Skylar Mays is going to have to sprint over here and take Taurean Prince, okay? Or he can come over here and take the ball and move DeAndre Ayton over to Taurean Prince. But you're jogging back to nowhere. So now Taurean Prince catches this, pump fake, go right in the lane too. The Blazers are switching the screen. If you're Matisse Thybulle, you're fine right here. There's no reason for Matisse Thybulle to still become, look, you're coming all the way over. Now you're going towards the ball on the kick out. That's why you're going to be late to get out to Cam Reddish. But now stop. What is DeAndre Ayton doing? I got to be up here level to Anthony Davis. Where's DeAndre Ayton going? Anthony Davis is about to set a screen, and I'm supposed to be switching this. So I got to be up ready to guard. You're not. Okay, Matisse Thybulle, on this switch, you've got to immediately get underneath right here. And I'm getting low, and I'm battling. You're switching over the top, underneath. You're letting Rui Hachimura get right in the paint. And now he's going to seal you right here, and it's catch, and it's 2. Shaedon Sharpe's going to get beat backdoor because he's not rotating. The ball gets swung this way. I'm immediately dropping to the three-point line. Immediately. I'm not staying up. Stop. Drop. Three-point line. Back to baseline. Seeing ball, seeing man. But you're not dropping immediately to the three-point line. So now Austin Reeves is going to beat you backdoor. Again, you have a down screen. Why do the Blazers not defend certain screens? You got to, okay, wing to wing, probably a switch. Or I can show and Jeremy Grant can chase over the top. The Blazers do nothing again. So handoff wide open. Terrible switch by Portland. DeAndre Ayton needs to get up right here, and you got to get underneath so I'm in the gaps. Jeremy Grant needs to also be getting over here. But DeAndre Ayton's playing way off, and you switch over the top. What a disaster. Okay, so this is an interesting ball screen defense by Portland. D'Angelo Russell sets a screen. You got to defend this screen. Matisse Thybulle probably should just switch this, okay? But the Blazers do nothing. So DeAndre Ayton screened, and Anthony Davis right to the rim. Chauncey Billups is in a disaster as a basketball coach. Again, you can't run drop coverage. I can switch this or I can hedge this because the sideline's right here. And the second D'Angelo Russell hesitates, DeAndre Ayton can recover. In the meantime, I'd have backside help on Anthony Davis's roll. But you're giving up 2-on-1s. This is a joke. Chauncey Billups. Your Tumani Kamara, I do not need to be all the way at the elbow right here, okay? I'm going to still play up in the gaps, but I got to get up. I got to get up the line, all right? I'm up here so I can recover. Like, you're not... Horrible sequence from Portland. First of all, you're Jabari Walker. You're not getting this offensive rebound start to get back. Same thing with Skylar Mays. So Skylar Mays can still get back here. He chooses to jog. In transition, you ignore half-court matchups. I just got to get back, right, and get to the nearest body. That's Anthony Davis. But Skylar Mays jogs back and tries to go match up in the half court, and he's complaining to the officials. So now Anthony Davis can just sprint, run his lane, and be open. Okay, Chauncey Billups is a horrific basketball coach. Switch. You have to switch. I have help here. We can force D'Angelo Russell into help right here. Or on the switch, I'm in the gaps here too. You're giving up 2-on-1s. This is a complete disaster. Blazers don't know how to switch, which isn't a surprise because Chauncey Billups is a disaster as a basketball coach. You got to get underneath here immediately, and I'm getting low and battling. You're not getting underneath on this. Underneath. I got to keep Anthony Davis out of the paint. You're letting him get right inside the paint, so now he's got you sealed. Pass over the top, catch, 2. Again, Tumani Kamara. You got to stay underneath Anthony Davis. You got to battle him for position immediately. Stop. You just let him slip this again and get in the paint. So that's going to require backside help because you have to front the post and there's nobody to box out Rui Hachimura. Why is Shaedon Sharpe leaving his feet? I have the ability to get in the lane right here. Get in the lane. You can draw Anthony Davis. That'll open up DeAndre Ayton's role. Why are you leaving your feet here? To do what? To make this pass into traffic? And it's another atrocious switch. Chauncey Billups is a disaster as a basketball coach. You got to get underneath Anthony Davis. I got to be able to keep him out of the paint. You're switching again over the top. So now he's got you sealed again. It's catch, 1 dribble, 2. If Jeremy Grant is going to double, stop. Now, again, the Blazers are poorly coached. We know this. If Jeremy Grant is going to double, then Tumani Kamara's got to rotate here immediately. And then Shaedon Sharpe, if the pass gets made here, this is your rotation up here. But if you don't rotate,